Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you as always for clicking play. It is a big one today. It is Boca Juniors twice. We've got the Supercopa and the Superliga. They are huge matches. Both of them, obvious reasons. One is a trophy on the line and the other one is the most pivotal league game of the probably of the entire 5 seasons that we've been here. So let's get right into it because it could be a bit of a girthy video, this one. So after that 3-0 victory over Independiente, we then went away to the Monumental against River. We drew 0-0, but we should have beaten them. We were by far the better team, but we couldn't find that breakthrough. But it was a very pleasing result all the same. We then beat Union Santa Fe 4-0 at home, and you can see 4 different scorers. Pleasingly, Junior Rodriguez, one of our young signings I showed you in the last video, he came off the bench and scored a penalty with 4 minutes to go, so he's off the mark. That was his debut. We then went away to Colon and we struggled. To be fair, we were behind twice, but we came through with a stunner from Alexis McAllister 2 minutes from time. Got us a huge victory. That was one of those games where if you go on and win the league, you point to a game like that and you say, that was a massive result. And then we played River at home and we absolutely smashed them. Gaston Vigna got his first hat-trick for the club, and Brandon Smith as well scored a lovely goal. As we scored, you can see there, 3 goals in less than 10 minutes in the second half to put them to bed. It's the sort of result we should have had at the Monumental as well, but we got the win and that's all that matters. So today we do take on Boca Juniors twice. Let's show you the Superliga and show you what I mean. So as you can see, we're currently 8 points behind Boca with 2 games in hand. So if we win those 2 games in hand, on top of beating them in the league today, we would go above them. And that is huge. Obviously, if we lose that game in the league, then that is it. The league season is done as far as we are concerned, and all we could probably hope for is second if we can see off Vélez. So yeah, obviously I want to win both, but if I had to choose one, I don't know which one I would choose. Do I pick and choose? Do I choose the Supercopa and lift a trophy, or do we pick the Superliga and hopefully propel ourselves to win the league? I don't know. I mean, obviously I want to win both, of course, it goes without saying, but I don't actually know. If I had to choose which one to win, I'm not sure which one I would go for. We're back on Colon's ground, incidentally, for this final. Both coming into it with 4 wins and a draw in their last 5. They've got quite a few players not available. A couple of big ones as well. Enzo Roldan, Emmanuel Reynoso, Christian Aguirre as well is a wonder kid, I believe he is. Fantastic wonder kid. He was at Lanús. I didn't actually realise he'd moved to Boca. Oops, I missed out on him. So yeah, I'm confident that I've said it before in previous videos. We are so close to doing something with this squad. With someone like Gaston Vigna, he's just insane how good he is. And with Brandon Smith, with the youth in the team, and then the experience of Batalla, Campi, Nogueira, Flamenco, Caccini, Marlon, and we've got that exciting flair going forward. We are so close to doing something spectacular with this squad. I'm just praying we don't run out of time on FM19 before it happens, because this is an amazing squad that we have now. They're still putting out a decent side as well. Of course, Sergio Araujo, who did the damage to us in the Copa Argentina final. Sebastian Villa out on the right. Fernandez on the left as well. Tore us apart, didn't he? Decent midfield pairing. Although Barrios is no stranger to the notebook. So we'll see how he goes. Going to give the assistant the first shout. I do like doing that these days. And then I am going to passionately say, I have faith. Get out there. I'm going to go and answer the press questions in the tunnel. And let's get to kick-off. Here we go then. Sergio Araujo gets it underway in Colon for Boca. There was only one question, and it was about Enzo Roldan not playing. So yeah, not really anything I was expecting to be 4 or 5. It was just that one, really. Campi with the free kick to Caccini. A very dull start to the match so far. Pellegrini to Caccini. Lovely hit! Oh, he was arrowing towards that top corner. It didn't miss by much. That's our first shot on goal, and the first real highlight. Olatha is going to whip this free kick in. The header just over the bar from Alexander Fernandez. That's their best chance of the match so far. They've had a shot on target, but we didn't see it. It wasn't a highlight, so no idea what it was. Here's Marcel Ruiz. The game has suddenly livened up. And Gaston Vigna! Oh, and it's inches again. We are so close. We are getting so close to the goal. Caccini whips a free kick in towards the far post. Nogueira heads it back across, and it's going to be a penalty. Olatha on Campi. Penalty. Gaston Vigna is going to take it. He is a little bit better at penalties now, I think. Up he steps. Oh, he's hit the post, and it's in on the rebound. It's in on the rebound. Gaston Vigna scored. The keeper must have saved that then, because otherwise Gaston Vigna wouldn't have been able to go for it. Let's have a quick look here. He does. He gets fingers to it, and then Vigna is up and puts away the rebound. Olatha's going to take this free kick. Oh, and it's just wide. Augusto Batalla, I think, had it covered. In fact, he saved it. I didn't realise he'd saved that. He saved it, apparently. Fernandez takes a corner. He's headed into the 6-yard box, cleared away. Lucero gets to it. Pellegrini. Oh, come on. We were 3-on-2 there. How is that not a highlight? Gaston Vigna crosses the halfway line. It's a poor ball, and the counter is on. Alexander Fernandez. Cross to Araujo. What a tackle that is. That is unbelievable. Was that Gaston Campi? What a heroic challenge. And we've got another highlight before half-time. I'm out of breath. I've just had a mad dash because the power light started blinking. I forgot to plug the laptop in. I've just had a mad dash to get the charger. Because if the game crashed and the battery died when we were 1-0 up, I would have been fuming. But here's Marcel Ruiz. Can we be 2-0 up before half-time? He's played it into Vigna. And his shot is off target this time. But it's been a very encouraging half. We're dominating the possession a little bit. We haven't had as many shots, but we have that all-important goal. Are we finally going to break the Boca hoodoo? I am just going to calmly say, go out there and win the trophy for the fans, and then we're going to, highlight all the players. And then we're just going to passionately say, you weren't that bad, but you can still improve. Anybody looking really tired? Brandon Smith, Batista Caccini are probably going to have to come off around about the hour mark, I reckon. But that's fine. It'll mean Alexis McAllister and Gaston Paiva come on. And they're not bad subs, are they, to be fair? Olatha takes a throw. Torres to Fernandez. Across the box to Almendra. Don't let him get the shot away. They do! They flashes wide. They have just been marginally off target again and again so far today. It's been kind of how it's been for us recently as well. But they're getting closer. Andrada takes the free kick to Belardi. Long ball hit forward, but Nogueira will have that all day long. Gives it to Flamenco to Caccini. Alexis McAllister's come on for Brandon Smith. So hopefully that little bit more experience. Smith was not having a good game. A 6.6 I think he had. Here's Facundo Moura to Ruiz. Ball in. Oh, what a touch. He was offside. But that's a brilliant save. And what a gorgeous little touch from Gaston Vigna. We've got another highlight here. Marlon's going to take the throw to McAllister. Caccini has worked a bit of space for himself. Brings a brilliant save out of Andrada. That's good, boys. Come on. 24 minutes to go. Pellegrini hits the corner in. Nogueira's going to go and collect that. Almendra tries to beat him to it. Nogueira's standing tall, but Almendra eventually wins it. The counter is on. Caccini with a brilliant tackle. Marlon. And that is the end of that highlight. I think we're going to have to make some changes. Lucas Olatha with the free kick. It's well off target. We've got 4 minutes to go. It's still 1-0. The other substitutions have been made. Paiva and Rodriguez on for Caccini and Pellegrini. I did want to bring Estevao on, but Matheus Pellegrini was looking very tired as McAllister swings a deep ball in. And Vigna! Oh, yes! We have done it! The last minute! Gaston Vigna has scored his second, our second, 2-0. We're going to win our first trophy of the season, of the series even. Brilliant ball back across by Lucas Rodriguez. And Gaston Vigna, the teenage sensation, gets his 18th goal of the season. And we are going to finally beat Boca Juniors to a trophy. Yes! We're in it. We're in the Supercopa because we finished second in the Superliga and second in the Copa Argentina. Both won, of course, by Boca. And to beat them in the Supercopa is absolutely fantastic. And there it is. We have won it. And we can see Estudiantes celebrating. I am going to let that play out for as long as possible. That is a joy to behold. What a sight. Come on, boys. Yes. You have no idea how happy I am with that. It is my first trophy that I'm counting on FM19. I am doing a save with PSG where I have won the Champions League and Ligue 1 and things. I did it just to win trophies, but it is a Director of Football challenge, so it is very, very good, actually. I'm really enjoying it. But, oh, my word, this one means everything to me, as Ross Kemp would say. Oh, my God, that is... I am so, so happy with that. Oh, come on, bring them on in the league. Oh, I am bouncing after that. What a victory. What a result to beat Boca 2-0. It's insane. If you look at the schedule, I think since that Copa Argentina final defeat, we have played 11 games, I think. We've kept 9 clean sheets in those 11. And in the 2 games where we did concede, we only conceded 3 goals in total. So it's been an unreal run of form. Interestingly, I mean, this is the first time Estudiantes have ever won the Supercopa, and Boca have won it twice in the past. They were the holders, but look at that, they have now lost the Supercopa 6 times. So do they not take it seriously, or are they just jinxed in the competition? I don't know. That was my 220th game in charge of Estudiantes. 66% win ratio, but our first trophy, and oh my God, did it feel good. So it's back to league matters today, and we are obviously taking on the leaders. They are favourites for the match because they're top, but I hope now that confidence is really high in the squad. If we do win this and then we win our couple of games in hand, we are favourites to win the league. If we don't win this, I probably won't do any more league games this season on camera. It will just be the Libertadores campaign and then the Copa Superliga, because if we lose this, the title's gone again. This is the team we're going with. We haven't got a game for a week after this. We're playing this on Wednesday. We've got a game next Wednesday. I'll rant about that in a little while. But this is the team we're going with. There is a couple of changes. Lucas Rodriguez, Enzo Galabert, Alexis McAllister are now all in that front three. Cassini and Flamenco stay. Kufre's in for Marlon. Paz is in for Campi because he's suspended. And Lacunza is in for Moura. Quite a lot of changes, actually. So yeah, but this is the thing. We've got such an amazing squad now that we can make changes like that, and it doesn't really affect. You can still see the partnerships are still developing nicely. They're still going well. They are playing virtually the exact. In fact, I think that is an unchanged team from them. They must be knackered. They really must. I'm going to let the assistant go again, and then we're going to jump in and tell them that we have faith, as always, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Huge game in the league, quite possibly the biggest game of the season, other than the Supercopa. We've got it, and the Copa Argentina final, of course. It's the biggest league game of the season for sure. So we have got other games going on today, but they're not any that really affect the top of the table. So here we go with the first highlight. 3 minutes in, Fernandez plays it 4-4. Araujo, he drives forward, brilliant tackle from Nogueira, breaks for Sebastian Villa. He's driving all the way through, and it's going to be a corner. It's a good block from Fabian Nogueira. It didn't even count that as a shot on goal, so I don't really know what happened there. As Fernandez takes it, and Batalla claims it. Boca on the attack again. Araujo, edge of the box, hits one, and Batalla. He is a wall. He is a one-man wall. It's unreal how good this guy is. We clear it away, almost, but it drops to Barrios. It takes ages to get his shot away. It's back out with Fernandez. In it goes, and Batalla, safe hands again. He has now kept that Supercopa clean sheet was his 23rd of the season. It's the same amount he kept across 2 seasons with River. So it's, 23. I think he's played 32 games for us, 23 clean sheets. As that hit the woodwork. Wow, that was some cross. We are not really getting into the game at the minute, though. Brian Kufre takes a free kick to Cassini. Go on, cross the halfway line. He plays it for Lucas Rodriguez. Kufre's on the overlap. Here he is. Ball breaks to Cassini now. into McAllister and Gaston Vigna. Oh, what a lovely hit that was. Right, that was a daisy cutter, and Andrade's reacted brilliantly to turn that round the post. Kufre will whip the corner in, and Galabert gets a header. Oh! Flamenco's committed a foul on Andrade on the rebound, but if that header from Galabert had gone in, it would have counted. What a great header that was. Oh, the free kick from Gaston Vigna hits the wall, almost broke in the box for Paz, I think it was. But we're getting back into the match a little bit now. We're starting to assert ourselves. But Boca have the highlight here. Long ball forward. Paz is able to claim that easily. Kufre to Caccini. McAllister. Come on, boys. A win here is unbelievably important. Caccini hits one. Oh, tipped over by Andrade. What a strike from Batista Caccini. We need to make this dominance count. McAllister thunders in the corner. Headed away. Caccini picks it up. Flamenco to Galabert. Good tackle on him. Belardi will pick it up, and it is a end of highlight. Brilliant spell from us. But are we going to be made to pay for not taking advantage of it? Here's Sebastian Villa. Plays it forward, but Nogueira steps forward and just effortlessly takes it. And Galabert running forward. Plays it in for Gaston Vigna. Oh, and the keeper was out on him quickly. Closed down the space and the angle. And he couldn't really get anything on the shot. A brilliant goalkeeping from Andrade, to be fair. And that's another chance that goes begging. Here's Villa. Crosses it in. Lacunza heads away. Barrios picks it up. Out to Lucas Alatha. Whips in the ball. Paz heads away. And Lucas Rodriguez now is on it. There could be another counter here. This is where we seem to be getting our joy. Galabert, it's a brilliant pass out to him. In it goes to McAllister. Oh, it's an unchallenged header and he cannot get it on target. And yeah, as I was saying, look at their players. They are dead on their feet. We have to make this count. Look how well we are doing. We need to score here, and it doesn't look like we're going to do it, or are we? We have a highlight in first half stoppage time. Are we going to get a breakthrough here? It's Gaston Vigna. The shot is blocked. It comes back for Rodriguez. Galabert's header. Andrade holds on, and that will probably be the end of the first half. Ticks over to 46, and there it is. But look at those stats. I mean, they came at us early on and had their chances, and then we have just really, really battered them for the rest of the half. So I am going to say we deserve to win. Let's go out there and do it. And then I'm going to go assertive on this one. Nope, not aggressive. Assertive. And say you weren't that bad. I think you can still improve. Everybody is green. Come on, boys. Time to make it count. Time to get us back in this title race. Paz heads the ball forward, but it was a loose header, and Villa has it now for Boca. I imagine they've been toasted at half time by their manager. I really do. They will have been just nailed to the wall. You imagine? Oh, Bertala with a spectacular save and holds on to it to deny Sergio Araujo. And we've got the ball here now. Caccini just calms it down, goes back to Kufre. That's fine. Keep hold of that ball, boys. That is nice. I like that. That's the experience in midfield of Batista Caccini. Flamenco now. I do like it now that we've dropped it to lower tempo this season. We just have a lot more control of the ball. As Galabert comes all the way forward. And Gaston Vigna! He scores again! Gaston Vigna! You just saw it coming as soon as the ball dropped to him. His 2 goals in the Supercopa were his 18th goals in his 18th appearance at 18 years of age. He is now on 19 in 19. And again, he's got the player traits. Shoots with power, shoots first time. And he just shows how good he is at both of them there. And that could be a huge goal in the title race. We don't need the latest scores up there. Let's bring the league table up. Oh my word. It would put us 5 points behind them with 2 games in hand. This could be a monumental result if we can get it, but there's a long, long way to go. Just keep your heads, boys. Here's Barrios for Boca. Do not let them back into it. Ball hit forward for Sebastian Villa, but Kufre gets to it, lifts it down the line, and Lucas Rodriguez can bring it away. Gaston Vigna, you can see at the top of the screen. In it goes. That was a lovely cross, but it's headed away. Galabert to Caccini. Oh, off the bar. Almost snapped the bar in half. What a hit that was. This is brilliant, boys. Do not let this slip. Fernandez with the corner. No. Off the line by Kufre. Oh, and the free kick was given anyway. Batalla was fouled. We have made a couple of substitutions. Brandon Smith for Alexis McAllister. Andres Ayala for Patricio Flamenco. Oh, heroic defending, heroic goalkeeping. It is all going on in our penalty area. Kashini's going to have to come off, I think. Paiva will have to come on for him. Lovely ball from Brandon Smith to Kufre. In the cross goes. It's headed out, but only as far as Kashini. 2 shots and both blocked by Balerdi. Oh, my word. This is an epic match now, all of a sudden. Alexander Fernandez across to Torres. Almendra closing down. Oh! Augusto Batalla with a spectacular save again to deny Boca an equaliser. Nogueira heads that corner away. Almendra has it. Close him down. Come on. That's it. Don't worry. Give away the foul. That's fine. Regroup. Get back in position, boys. We're not even going to see that free kick. Oh, we're into stoppage time. I can't handle this. Come on. Gaston Vini brings it forward. Oh, it's a great tackle. Get in there, Smith. Smith's got a calf injury, but Gaston Paiva had already come on for Kashini at the time, so I can't do anything about it. Paiva to Ayala. Paz, just slow it down. That's it, boys. Fantastic. 2.5 minutes to go. This could be back-to-back wins against Boca and a clean sheet in both of them. We just do not concede goals anymore. It's just brilliant. Rodriguez, oh, it's not a good ball. Almendra can bring it away. Fernandez is looking to get in behind. And a brilliant block on the cross. Come on, boys. 2 minutes to go. The clock is ticking forward. We're into the 4th and final minute of stoppage time. I cannot handle this. Huguetti to Sanchez. In it goes. Nogueira with a heroic header. He has thrown everything on the line today. Kufre as well. Oh, my God, it's off the bar. Oh, my God, Almendra smashes it off the bar. That was inches. Oh, my God. Oh, no. No. Smith gets it, clears it away. 5 seconds to go. Paiva has it. Yes! We've done it! We've won the game. We are back in this title race. I cannot believe it. What a video. This is the best video ever. 2 wins against Boca. 2 clean sheets. We've got a trophy where we are now in the driving seat. It's in our own hands now, this title race. I cannot believe it. Oh my God. Has this really happened? That makes for very, very pretty viewing indeed. 5 points behind Boca with 2 games in hand. By the time we next play, it's going to be 3 games in hand. And this is where it just gets really confusing. So the weekend, Friday, we've got games. Saturday, we've got games. Sunday, we've got a game. And then it's into midweek and we play Independiente. And as you can see, Boca played that same day as well. So that's not a game in hand. Boca are now away at Talleres on the weekend. There are 18 out of 20 teams playing in this round of fixtures at the weekend. The 2 teams that aren't are ourselves and Godoy Cruz. How has that happened? We've played Godoy Cruz twice already, so we're not even due to be playing each other. So how has that happened that there's a full round of fixtures and yet we don't have one and Godoy Cruz don't have one and we're not due to play each other? So what the hell has happened there? I don't understand it. So as I say, we are going to have 3 games in hand on Boca by the time we take on Independiente. We've got another ridiculous run of Saturday, Monday, Wednesday coming up. Thankfully, they look winnable. Defensa y Justicia, Talleres and San Lorenzo, they look winnable games. Independiente should be a winnable game as well because we have been battering them recently. I can't believe... Look at this. As I was saying earlier, look, since that Boca Juniors defeat in the Cup final, it is now 12 games and 10 clean sheets. It has been... I mean, what a way to get revenge as well, by the way. I mean, just recap that Copa Argentina final. We did all right in that game. We did okay. We didn't do badly at all. And if I bring up... We played them very early on in the season, didn't we? It wasn't on camera, this one, though. And just look at that. We should have got something out of that game as well. So we are definitely now on a par with Boca. We are definitely now the same level as they are. And judging by the last 2 games, we may just have overtaken them. So, I mean, Gaston Vigna, look at his form. He scored all 3 goals today. He scored a hat-trick before that. He's now got 6 goals in his last 3 games. As I say, he's now on 19 in 19. He is, I am going to say it, he is better than Mario Gatti. And that is saying something. So, yeah, that is it for this video, guys. You've got to smash a like on that. We beat Boca twice. We won our first trophy. Come on, I'm still absolutely buzzing from that. Gaston Vigna is a star. Mark, in the comments, you were absolutely spot on when I showed you him, and you said I should put him in the team at the start of the season. I have, and he's been amazing. I'm lost for words. Smash a like, guys. Subscribe. Turn on those notifications as well. It's the only way you will know when a video comes out, because it doesn't automatically share to Twitter anymore, because YouTube is crap and they hate everybody. Unless you make them money, they hate you. So yeah, jump in the comments and in the description as well for everything else that's going on. And I will see you. Oh, I haven't said what the next game's going to be, have I? Depending on how the league is looking, it might be Vélez. Depending if we have an absolutely disastrous run there and fall out of the title race, it'll be Gremio. But at the minute, it's going to be Vélez, because the first group stage of the Libertadores isn't really important, is it? That Vélez game at the minute could be huge. So join me for the next video. I'm not sure when it's going to be, because my father-in-law is staying with us for the weekend because he's having an operation and he can't be left alone because of the anaesthetic, you know. So he's going to be with us. So I'm not going to be able to record over the weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play over the weekend. So as soon as I get a video done, it'll be out next week. So I can't guarantee what day it'll be. So make sure you turn on those notifications. And I'll see you very soon. Campeones, potentially. Adios, amigos.